Good morning, students. Today we are going to start the next chapter of history of class 7, and this chapter is chapter number 7, tribes, nomads and settled communities. So first of all, before starting the chapter, we have to know the title of the chapter: tribes, nomads and settled communities. Tribes are the people who live in the forest. Today we can see the Adivasis in the forest of Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh and some parts of central India, Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh also. So these people live in the forest. Nomads are the people who move from one place to another place. It means there is no settled house for this kind of community. So nomads people move from one place to another place in search of food, in search of other commodities and with their cattle. And settled communities are those communities those who have the settled houses. So those are settled communities. So let's start the chapter. First of all, you have listened about Varna system. From the ancient part of our history, we understood and we listened about the Varna system that was introduced by the Brahmans. So Brahmans, according to the Varna system, in the first part was Brahmanas. Brahmanas were at the top, and after that Kshatriyas and Shudras, Vaishyas. Third was Vaishyas and fourth was Shudras. So after that, these were the main four groups in the society, and then after some time subsequently, these four main groups were divided into subgroups. So these were the subgroups like that. In these subgroups, and these subgroups were known as castes. So this was the caste system, or we can say that Varna system introduced by the Brahmins. So those people who were not involved in this caste system, clear, they used to live in the forest, were known as tribal people. It means tribal groups. These people are known as tribal groups who are not the part of this Varna system. Getting my point? So who were tribes? Now the topic, who were tribes. So let's start with the topic, first topic of this chapter. So the first topic is who were tribal people, and especially before the discussion who were tribal people, we have to know that what the tribal people used to do in the past. At that time, excluding the Varna system, tribal people used to live in the forest traditionally, and they used to do the agriculture. The main functions of tribal people: agriculture in the primitive form of this agriculture they used to do, and hunting gathering. In this hunting gathering, they used to hunt the animals and other creatures. They used to eat them, and they used to gather different kinds of essential commodities from the forest. So finally we can say that tribal people were completely dependent on the forest. They lived in the forest, and forest were like their homes. Because they lived in the forest, they collected the different kinds of commodities, essential commodities from the forest. They used to hunt the animals, and also used to grow the crops. It means some kinds of agricultural activities they used to do. So these were the main activities done by the tribal people. But who were these tribal people? Especially we'll start from Punjab. In Punjab, Khokar community, Khokar tribal community used to be there in the 13th and 14th centuries in Punjab, present day Punjab area. After that, one more important tribal group, that was Gakhar. Gakhars used to be there, and their leader was very famous. Kamal Khan Ghakkar was appointed as Subedar of this Pargana or the particular area by Mughal Emperor Akbar, right? After that, Langahas in Multan and Arghuns in Sindh. These were also very important tribal groups in the northern part of India at that time. Gaddi shepherds, also very famous. Gaddi shepherds in western Himalayas, like present today Himachal Pradesh and surrounding areas of western Himalayas. So Gaddis, Nagas and Ahoms were the groups. Today also at present also these tribal groups are found in northeastern parts of India, along with some other groups like Garo, Khasi group, and some tribal groups are found in Assam also, in other parts of India. Means all the times tribal groups were found in subcontinent, in various parts of the subcontinent, and particular in India also many tribal groups still are found in India. So with the help of this map, let's discuss about some tribal groups and their particular location. Now see this map. In the North India, Gakhars and Khokhars, in these areas we discussed about before a short while, and after that Janjuhas, Langas and Arguns in Sindh, and Langhas in Multan area, Samaj in present day southern Pakistan near Indus River, and Jaitwas and Kolis in Gujarat, Bhils in the central part of India, and in some parts present day Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat, and some parts in Maharashtra, Bhils. After that Gonds and Baigas, Plateau region, and this is also known as Gondwana land. So on the name of Gondwana land, these tribal groups are known as Gonds. Bhils also are found in Maharashtra, Kolis also are found in Maharashtra, and Katkaris, Berads and Koragas. These are found on the western coastal areas. Koyas, present day Andhra Pradesh, Khonds, present day Odisha, and Cheros, Orons in Bihar, Jharkhand area, and some parts of West Bengal, Mundas, Bihar, and Koches. Koches are found in northeastern parts, Meghalaya, and some parts of Assam. Khasis also, and Ahoms, and these are Kacharis and Nagas. So these are the main tribal groups found in India, and so these people were divided into many small clans under different chiefs. In the western Himalaya lived the Shepherd tribe of Gaddis, about which we discussed. In many areas of present-day Bihar, Jharkhand, Cheros chiefdoms had emerged by the 12th century. Raja Man Singh, Akbar's famous general, attacked and defeated the Cheros in 1591. You have to remember, dear students, a large amount of booty was taken from them. After that, they were not entirely subdued. Under Aurangzeb, Mughals forces captured many Cheros fortresses and subjugated the tribe. The Mundas and Santals, present day Bihar, Jharkhand area, Chhattisgarh area, were among the other important tribes that lived in this region, also in Odisha and Bengal. And after that, some tribal groups in Maharashtra, Highlands, Karnataka were home to Kolis, Berads, numerous others. Kolis also lived in many areas of Gujarat, as we have discussed with the help of this map, and Marwars and many others, Koragas, Vetars, etc. The large tribes of Bhils was spread across western and central India by the late 16th century. Many of them had become settled agriculturists. It means they started agriculture, and some even zamindars. Many Bhil clans nevertheless remained hunter-gatherers. The Gonds were found in great numbers across the present-day states of Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh. So dear students, you can understand about the Adivasis or the tribal people. You can see in this picture Adivasis, what is their traditional dress, and how they hunt the animals, and they do the traditional activities. Clear? So these were the major tribal groups in India. In this map you can take a blank map and you can fill with the help of this map. Clear? So the rest of the topics of this chapter we'll discuss in the next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.